Welcome to Oweleketv. I am Confidence Oko, here to provide you with the latest update on the ongoing presidential election petition. Yesterday, the Presidential Election Petitions Court concluded the hearings on two separate petitions filed by Atiku Abubakar, the presidential candidate of PDP, and Peter Obi, the candidate of the Labour Party. These petitions challenged the declaration of Bola Tinubu as president. The five-member panel, headed by Justice Haruna Samani, announced the date for judgment in both petitions would be communicated to the concerned parties after they presented their final written arguments for and against the petitions. Previously, the tribunal had also reserved its ruling on a petition by the Allied People's Movement, which sought to disqualify Tinubu from the presidential election due to alleged unlawful nomination of the vice presidential candidate, Senator Kashim Shettima. During yesterday's proceedings, the respondents representing Tinubu and all the parties requested the court to dismiss both petitions, claiming they lacked merit and that the petitioners failed to provide sufficient evidence to support their allegations. The court session was attended by the two petitioners, their respective supporters, friends, and well-wishers. Atiku was accompanied by the acting national chairman of the PDP, Umar Damagum, and other aides, while Obi was accompanied by the well-known Nigerian writer Chimamanda Adichie. The Independent National Electoral Commission, INEC, responsible for conducting the disputed February 25th presidential election, presented its final argument asserting that the petitioners misunderstood the Electoral Act 2022 as it does not provide for electronic collation of results. INEC clarified that collation of results remained manual and that their results viewing IREV portals were introduced to enhance election credibility but did not participate in the collation process. Tinubu's legal team, led by Chief Wole Olanikbekun, aligned their arguments with INEC's stance, emphasizing that IREV was not part of the collation process. They argue that the petitioners failed to demonstrate how the lack of real-time transmission with IREV affected the election results. The All Progressives Congress APC, represented by Lateef Fagbemi, urged the court to disregard the petitioners' evidence, claiming that the documents were not properly linked to the pleadings. Fagbemi also referred to previous court judgments suggesting that INEC had discretion in adopting different modes of transmitting election results. Regarding the issue of Tinubu's alleged past forfeiture of $460,000 to the United States due to narcotics trafficking and money laundering, the APC argued that it should not be a ground for disqualification as it occurred over 30 years ago, and the country's constitution allows forgiveness after 10 years. However, both Atiku and Obi contested the respondents' arguments in their separate final addresses. Atiku's lead lawyer, Chief Chris Uche, urged the panel to prioritize substantial justice over technicalities, emphasizing that the allegations in the petition were supported by documentary evidence and witness testimonies. Uche called on the court to set a precedent by nullifying a presidential election for the first time if necessary, pointing to the nationwide nature of the alleged non-compliance during collation. Similarly, Obi's lead counsel, Dr. Livy Uzoku, argued against the respondents' attempt to downplay the importance of IREV, citing the Supreme Court's previous ruling that confirmed its role in the electoral process. Uzoku also claimed that the INEC manipulated the election results and failed to produce the original copies of the blurred result sheets in court. Now the court awaits judgment on the two petitions, and the outcome will be closely watched by all parties involved and the public, as it could have significant implications for the country's electoral processes. Please stay locked on Oweleketv as we bring you more updates. Don't forget to follow our social media handles at Oweleketv. Our website is oweleke.tv. I am Confidence Oko. Thank you for watching.